You can't do this to me, Francis. String a man up without benefit of law.
I'm squire here, Gaudy. I am the law. You shot my keeper, you'll swing for it. Pull away, lads!
Last of my line, Francis, as you are last.
Pull! 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 Hold his legs, lads. I'm not so heartless I'll watch a man suffer. Right, you know what to do with the body. And let that be a lesson to all who would poach on my land.
There is a gentleman presiding over an art museum at another university called Dr. Williams, a man, some might say, not dissimilar to myself. His occupation and his enjoyment is entirely bound up in enlarging the already unsurpassed collection of English topographical drawings and engravings possessed by his museum. Yet, as it turned out, even a department so homely and familiar as this may have its dark corners.
Dear sir, we beg to call your attention to number 978 in our accompanying catalogue, which we shall be glad to send on approval. Yours faithfully, J. W. Britnell. 978. Unknown. Interesting mezzotint. View of a manor house, early part of the century. £2, 2 shillings. Bit steep.
It was often Williams's habit of an evening to invite his friend Nisbet over for drinks before supper in Hall.
Now, where's this rotten engraving Britnell sent you?
Heaven knows why he thought I'd be interested in it, let alone the museum. Here, see for yourself.
Looks like it should be hanging in a pub. Fine manor house, terrible amateurish engraving.
Queen Anne House, I thought.
Engraved early this century, I'd say. He signed it, whoever he is. A.W.F. sculpts it. Bravo, A.W.F.
Britnell must think I've lost my senses. 2 guineas for that. 5 bob, I might consider it.
What's this attached to the back? Torn off bit of paper.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Something... Ingley Hall? Can't read it. Essex? Sussex?
That's the supper bell. Come on, don't want to miss Grace.
Binks, I am quite prepared to admit my mistakes when I make them, but I am quite correct in saying that Raphael is by far the greatest of the Renaissance painters.
Poppycock. Botticelli is unrivaled by any other so-called master.
Oh, really? Let me get the brandy.
After supper was quite a different matter. Debates begun at the dinner table would often run on into the night and necessitate a change of venue.
Hello, what's this then?
Oh, some dreadful etching Britnell sent me. I'm going to send it back with a sharp note.
Now, this is what I mean. You have no artistic judgment at all. It's a rather good engraving, Williams. The artist has caught the moonlight on the lawn extremely well.
Oh, now you're just being provocative.
No, I am not. It's really a very good piece of work. The light is admirably managed, it seems to me. And the figure, though it's rather too grotesque, is somehow very impressive.
Oh, what are you talking about? There's no figure.
Well, if you'll just do me the courtesy of looking at it, you'll see there is a figure. Look.
Give it here.
And indeed there was.
Good Lord.
Hardly more than a black blot on the extreme edge of the engraving. The head of a man or woman, a good deal muffled up, the back turned to the spectator and looking towards the house.
Hadn't noticed that before. And moonlight across the lawn. It is rather good, I must say.
Raphael, sure.
All right. It's a cleverer thing than I gave it credit for, but I'm not spending 2 guineas of museum money on a picture of a place I don't know.
By the time Binks departed, with the argument still unsettled, it was some time past midnight. Williams was disposed to turn in, and he put out his lamp after lighting his bedroom candle. The picture lay face upwards on the table where Binks had put it, and it caught his eye as he turned the lamp down.
Well, Nisbet thought it was hopeless. I trust his judgment.
Picking it up, he raised it to the candlelight. What he saw
Saints alive.
made him... If he had been left in the dark at that moment, he would have had a fit. But as that did not happen, he was able to put down the light on the table and take a good look at the picture. It was indubitable, rankly impossible, no doubt, but absolutely certain. In the middle of the lawn, in front of the unknown house, there was a figure where no figure had been at 5 o'clock that afternoon. It was crawling on all fours towards the house, and it was muffled in a strange black garment with a white cross on the back.
Horrible. I can't sleep with this thing in the room.
He took the picture by one corner and carried it across the passage to a second set of rooms which he possessed. There he locked it up in a drawer, sported the doors of both sets of rooms, and retired to bed.
Who is it?
Nisbet, it's me. Williams, open up.
Good Lord, man. You look awful.
Take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Oh, that dreadful engraving. I've already seen it.
No, you haven't. I'll prop it up here in the sunlight. Tell me what you see.
Very well, old man, if it makes you feel better. Country house, moon on the wane, expanse of lawn, 3 rows of windows, 5 in each row except at the bottom, where there's a porch.
What about figures?
Well, there aren't any.
What? No figure on the grass in front?
Not a thing. Never was.
You'll swear to that?
Look for yourself.
Well, bless me.
Hello? That is odd, though.
What?
Why, one of the windows on the ground floor, left of the door, it's open.
Oh, my goodness. He must have got in.
He? Who is he?
Oh, I think you'll see him soon enough. I rather think we're meant to witness the whole thing. I say, are you up for trying to trace this place?
I have almanac and gazetteer on the shelf. Take the thing back to your rooms while I shave, then come back here and we'll get to work.
The day was spent in Nisbet's rooms, scouring travel books and gazetteers in search of the elusive Somethingly Hall. As the sun began to set, Williams was the lucky one at last, and perhaps he deserved it.
Got it. Murray's Guide to Essex.
Show me. Anningley. The church contains the tombs of the family of Francis, whose mansion, Anningley Hall, a solid Queen Anne house, stands immediately beyond the churchyard in a park of about 80 acres.
Look at this. The family is now extinct, the last heir having disappeared mysteriously in infancy in the year 1802. The father, Squire Arthur Francis, was locally known as a talented amateur engraver in Mezzotint.
Great heavens, what's that?
That was from my rooms. I'm sure of it.
Wait for me!
I knew it. My door's open. Who on earth could have got in?
It's Mrs. Pilcher, you're scared.
Mrs. Pilcher. Great heavens. Why, whatever's the matter?
I ask your pardon, sir, for taking such a freedom as to sit down.
Of course, of course. The picture. You were looking at it.
Oh, sir, it ain't the picture I should hang where my little girl could see it, sir.
Why ever not?
Why, the poor child. I recollect once she see a Dore Bible with pictures not half what that was. We had to set up with her 3 or 4 nights afterwards. And if she was to catch sight of the skeleton here, or whatever it is, carrying off the poor baby, she would be in a taking. You know how it is with children, how nervous they get with a little thing and all. But what I should say is, it don't seem right a picture to be laying about, sir. Not when anyone that's liable to be startled could come on it.
In open-mouthed shock, the 2 men took in the sight. There was the house, as before, under the waning moon and the drifting clouds. The window that had been open was shut, and the figure was once more on the lawn, but not this time crawling cautiously on hands and knees. Now it was erect and stepping swiftly with long strides towards the front of the picture. The head was bent down, and the arms were tightly clasped over an object which could be dimly seen and identified as a child. Whether dead or living, it was not possible to say. The legs of the appearance alone could be plainly discerned, and they were horribly thin.
I say, excuse me.
Yes, gentlemen.
Could you tell us about this part of the churchyard nearest the hall? There don't seem to be any headstones.
Folk are always interested in that. Let me just finish, and I'll be with you straight.
Anningley is a village 20 miles from Colchester, and it was there that Williams and Nisbet ventured a few weeks later on a still, cold afternoon in early April. A path snaked through the churchyard to the once grand house, and at its northern edge turned alongside the wall which divided the graveyard from the broad expanse of lawn. By the wall, an old verger was tending grave plots which were perceptible only by their irregular humps in the earth, each one lacking a gravestone or even a simple cross.
Aye, these are the ungodly, the highwaymen, the hanged and the unshriven, buried without benefit of clergy, as they say.
Williams indicated the old house, now derelict and lying open to the bitter easterly wind.
Is that the old Francis estate?
Aye, it is.
I don't suppose you know what happened to the last heir to the estate.
No more I do, sir, but I can tell you what they say happened to him.
Well?
Old Squire Francis was pretty down on the poachers in these parts, turned all of them off his land except one, Gordy, his name was. He always kept just on the right side of the law. Until one night the keepers found him at it in a wood right at the end of the estate, and in the kerfuffle he was unlucky enough to shoot one of them.
So Squire Francis strung him up?
Aye, double quick, and had him buried here.
Poor fellow.
And folks do say that some friend of Gordy's, not a relation because he had none, poor devil, he was the last of his line. Some friend of his must have planned to get hold of Squire Francis's little baby boy and put an end to his line, too.
And at this, Williams and Nisbet's eyes roamed in horror from the uneven humps of the churchyard, over the untended lawn, to the gaping ground-floor windows of Anningley Hall. Two minds with but a single thought, that Gordy had had no need of friends. He had simply managed the job himself.
In The Mezzotint by M.R. James, dramatised by Neil Brand, M.R. James was Mark Gatiss, Williams Patrick Brennan, Binks Tony Turner, Nisbet Don Gillet, the Verger Michael Burtonshaw, and Mrs. Filcher Jeanette Percival. The director was David Hunter.